Imagine a battle where the world's youngest soccer stars compete for the title of Best Young Player at the 2026 World Cup, and you're watching it unfold right now. But who exactly is in this race, and why does it matter? This isn't just about talent, it's about legacy. Players like Lamine Yamal or Pedri could redefine what it means to be a young star, but the competition is fierce. We'll break down the contenders, their skills, and why this race will shape the future of soccer. This high-stakes race is happening right now during the 2026 World Cup, hosted by the USA, Canada, and Mexico. With 48 teams, this tournament is double the usual size, giving young players like Yamal or Pedri a chance to shine. It's not just about games, it's about setting the stage for future stars. Stadiums like MetLife in New York, BMO Field in Toronto, and the Aztec Stadium in Mexico City will host high-profile matches where these young talents will perform under immense pressure. But what does it take to be called the best young player? It's not just about being young like Lamine Yamal, who's already making waves at 17. It's about skill, impact, and how they change games. Think of it like an athlete in training. You need speed, precision, and smart decisions. Players must score goals, create chances, and lead their teams. In this World Cup, with so many young stars, standing out means being the one fans remember forever. Meet the young stars vying to be World Cup 2026's best young player. Lamine Yamal, Spain's 17-year-old sensation, burst onto the scene with his 2022 breakout, earning a spot in their 2024 Euro winning squad. Pedri, now captain, dazzled with Spain in 2022 and continues to lead with creativity and clutch performances. Kylian Mbappé, already a World Cup winner, could add another trophy to his record-breaking career, known for his speed and scoring prowess. Now let's talk about history and how it might repeat itself. You've probably seen the viral photo of Lionel Messi bathing baby Lamine Yamal back in 2007. Fast forward nearly 2 decades, and here they are, both at the peak of their powers. If Spain and Argentina meet in the World Cup final, this could be another legendary moment, just like Messi's rise from a young prodigy to a global icon. Yamal is already making his mark, but can he follow in Messi's footsteps? That's the kind of legacy that defines greatness. But becoming the best young player isn't just about talent. It's about overcoming real challenges. Take Landon Donovan, a U.S. soccer legend who said today's youth sports cost so much that he wouldn't have broken through. Imagine practicing for hours but not being able to afford the same opportunities as other kids. These young stars also face incredible pressure to perform at the highest level, especially in a tournament like this one. It's not just about skill. It's about resilience. How do they balance the weight of expectations with the fire to succeed? That's part of what makes their journey so compelling. This isn't just a race for individual glory. It's about shaping the future of soccer. Think of it like a relay where each young player carries the hopes of their team, their country, and even the next generation. Lamine Yamal at 17 could follow in Messi's footsteps if Spain meets Argentina in the final. But it's not just about talent. It's about resilience. Landon Donovan faced similar pressures but broke through when youth sports were far less expensive. Today's young stars train harder than ever, balancing immense expectations with the drive to succeed. That's what makes this race so special. It's not just about who scores goals, but who leaves a lasting legacy. Behind every young World Cup star lies a dual path: structured excellence and personal grit. Take Spain's youth academies like La Masia, where players train from dawn to dusk in high-pressure environments, honing skills with precision. But not all journeys are equal. Landon Donovan, raised by a single mom, faced financial barriers that today's young stars navigate with determination. These players balance immense pressure with relentless drive, proving greatness isn't just talent, it's hard work and heart. But not all of this year's young stars are household names yet. Behind the likes of Lamine Yamal, there are others, like Brazil's Endrick or Japan's Ayase Ueda, who might be flying under the radar but could explode onto the scene. These players train just as hard in less publicized academies, balancing financial constraints with relentless ambition. Their stories remind us that greatness isn't always about fame, it's about seizing every opportunity when it comes. This isn't just a race for individual glory, it's about shaping the future of soccer. Think of it like a relay where each young player carries the hopes of their team, their country, and even the next generation. Lamine Yamal at 17 could follow in Messi's footsteps if Spain meets Argentina in the final. But it's not just about talent, it's about resilience. Landon Donovan faced similar pressures but broke through when youth sports were far less expensive. Today's young stars train harder than ever, balancing immense expectations with the drive to succeed. That's what makes this race so special. It's not just about who scores goals, but who leaves a lasting legacy. This isn't just about who scores goals, it's about leaving a legacy. For Lamine Yamal, a spot in Spain's starting lineup means carrying the weight of expectations, but also the chance to follow in Messi's footsteps if his team reaches the final. Meanwhile, players like Endrick and Aztec face different pressures, balancing financial constraints with relentless training, proving that greatness isn't about fame, it's about seizing every opportunity. Their success could shape not just their careers, but the future of soccer for generations to come. To stay on top of this young player race, start with the big matches like Spain versus Argentina if they meet in the final. Watch players like Lamine Yamal, Endrick, and Aztec, even if they're less famous. Check out friendlies too, like Juventus versus Basel, where you might spot them training or playing. Follow their team's group stages, especially games against strong opponents, because that's where they'll prove themselves. And don't forget the Nations Championship matches, great for catching under-the-radar talent. Use streaming apps to watch for free if needed, and set reminders so you don't miss a moment. But being young isn't the only thing that matters here. It's also about skill, experience, and how well they adapt under pressure. Take Lamine Yamal. He's got the talent to dazzle like Messi, but he'll need to prove he can handle the weight of expectations. Meanwhile, players like Endrick or Aztec face different challenges, balancing training with financial hurdles that past stars didn't have to deal with. Greatness isn't just about natural ability. It's about resilience and seizing every chance to shine. This isn't just about one World Cup. It's about who will shape soccer's future. Lamine Yamal, Endrick, Aztec, they're already proving greatness isn't just talent, it's resilience. Don't miss their moments, whether in friendlies like Juventus versus Basel, or big matches like Juventus versus A, or big matches like Spain versus Argentina. Follow the Nations Championship for hidden gems too. Set reminders, stream for free if you need to. This race is bigger than just players, it's about legacy. So hit like, subscribe, and that bell,